Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is KMA Thomas. I am a dark paranormal erotic romance author. My debut novel, Nightmare that Stole a Mate, came out about 2 or 3 months ago, and it's available on Kindle Unlimited for free now. So I only get paid for the page reads. I don't get paid for the downloads. So if you want to check that out, check that out. It's not my best work, sorry, excuse me. It's not my best work, being my first ever novel, but it was an effort. Yeah, it took me 3 years to make, excuse me. I've also, in the process, I'm halfway through my next book, my next work. It's called Bad Moon Rising. It's a vampire human paranormal romance, and it's dark. There's a lot of scenes in there that may trigger, in both books, that may and will trigger those who are not right there. So who not so much right there, but what's the word, who have severe triggers. There are a lot of scenes, so be sure, if you check them out, to look for the trigger warnings in the books before you read, and go ahead with it, and only read if you are comfortable, or if you think you might be comfortable, because they do get pretty graphic. A little bit about me. I am a full-time mother of 6. I do have 7 kids all up, if you include my niece, who I now look after. My oldest child, he's a fully grown man and he's in university. He lives with his father, he doesn't live with me, so it's just 6 kids at home, my niece included. So yeah, I've taken on the full-time care of her. I just wanted to introduce myself mostly and let you know about what's happening, and yeah, get there. I have been busy the last couple of days. I've been trying so hard, because my main purpose of writing was to start on my memoir. I could not, for the life of me, get my memoir started because it would trigger me personally, as a person who has been through a lot of incidences that weren't so crash hot. So yeah, it's a work in progress. I've got a few chapters, I think. I've got points written out. There's no chapters yet. There's some things in my paranormal romances, erotic romances, the dark ones. There are some incidences that I have personally experienced myself, but yeah, I've made them my characters and I've added more to them. So they've got a touch of my own past experiences in them. So they're mine. And the first one, Nightmare that Stole a Mate, the introduction to that, the prologue, is actually based on a dream that I had, and that scared me. I woke up with heart palpitations and everything, and it was like, yeah, rightio, cool. That's how we're going to start. That's what we're writing. It was supposed to be my memoir back then, but it became something completely different. So yeah, that was interesting, and it was a long ride. I got sick of it at the end. I really did. I got bored with it, because the length of time that it took me to write it, I was done. By the time it was ended, I could have went longer, and I thought, nah, bugger this, I'm done with this book. I've had enough. I need to move on to the next one. I plan on that one to eventually be a trilogy, or maybe a few extra books, but I've just got to get back into wanting to write about and going back with Amana and Marcus and Lycidius and their characters again, and see what other adventures and little bits and nasties they can get up to. But yeah, so that's that. My memoir, that's my passion project. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to write. I won't lie, I won't sugarcoat it. There's going to be a lot of things from my earlier days, from my youngest memory, as early as 2 years old, and right through until now. I'm 40 now, so 38 years of crap, almost 39 years of crap. but there's good things thrown in there too. I'm going to try and throw as much of the good as I can in there to help with the flow of the story, so you really get an insight and a better insight into my life, my upbringing, and what it was like for me growing up through the 80s, the 90s, 20s, like the 2000s to now. There will be triggering for some people, so just be warned of that, because I did get abused as a child. There was SA in my childhood. There was a lot of me being pushed to the side and neglected at times, and pushed onto other people to be raised by within my own family, and people that I could trust, who I still have bad relationships with to this day. In my earlier days, a lot of me fighting people and navigating a childhood, and so, and then we go from that to my teens, where there was more bullying, me being the bully, me being bullied, fighting, standing up for my friends, experimenting with DNA, or substance. I'm not too sure what I can say on here and what I can't. Sorry, guys. And there was a lot of that in my earlier days until I was 18, when I met my first child's father, and then the DV from then on until 6 years ago. So, and then after that, once I hit that stage, there was a lot of healing, which I really want to share with everybody. What I went through, how long I went through it, and what it took me as a single mother for a year and a half, 2 years, to really sort of grow and become and rediscover myself, which I'm still doing now, and to now, where things that pop up in a good, healthy relationship, and how they're affecting me in a negative way, due to all the trauma that I have grown up with. So I wanted to sort of share a little insight into that, and let you know, like, this is coming. It's a work in progress. I sort of have days where I'm really good and I want to write. And then I have days like something will happen, like someone will get sick in my house because there's so many people, and then I sort of slack off. So it takes me a little while to get there. I've got to stay motivated. I've got to stay focused, and I'm struggling with that, but I will get there. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of introduce myself to you all. Thank you, everybody who decides to jump on and follow me, because I really do appreciate it. And I hope to do a few more updates like this. Not too frequently. I don't want to bore you, but I've got to try and find the time and the quietness in my house, because I do have a lot of kids, and I do have a lot of responsibilities, and I do have mental health, anxiety, and panic disorder as a result, and I'm currently medicated while I deal with stuff that's triggering stuff from my past. So we all get triggered at times, and it's more so, and it is hard if you've been through things and you have PTSD and things like that. So, but I hope to be able to bring you a lot more books. I'm hoping to at least get a minimum of 2 written this year. I don't like my chances because of how I let everything sort of overrule me and take over, and sort of sit back and it's like, yeah, that can wait. This has got to be done now. But yeah, I hope to become more consistent in time, especially when my youngest child starts school more. I'm hoping to be able to find the time to sort of get more time, and that won't be for another 6 months. So, but yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Yeah, I'm going to use this. I've got to remember to use this one. I use my regular TikTok and my Facebook and that to sort of promote everything. So, but yeah, I'm going to get going now, and I will talk to you later. I do have to go because noise is coming up the hallway. I love you all, and thank you again so much for subscribing. It means so much. And if you haven't checked it out, check out my first book, and I hope to get the second one out soon. it is currently, what I have written so far is currently on Wattpad and completely free to read. If you've got Wattpad and you want to read it, go ahead. It's awesome. But yeah, for now, I'm going to go and I'm going to do my mum responsibilities, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.